Hey guys, we're back at it again today with a new video on our 4th generation Tacoma build. In this episode 3 of the series, we're going to get a 3D scan of the vehicle to build some custom parts since there's not a whole lot released for it just yet. We're also going to be fabricating an in-bed tire carrier mount from scratch for it to mount a full-size 35-inch spare for our trip back out to the city where we originally purchased the truck from, Sin City, Las Vegas. We're going to the Mint 400 Tech and Contingency Offroad Festival to display the truck at the King Shocks booth. We're only rocking with the best as King is currently the leader in suspension for this new generation truck and is the only known company to have already produced a mid-travel kit for the 4th generation Tacoma. Our friends over at Gen X Graphics designed a new decal that incorporated our 88 monogram with some of our current sponsors and industry partners that helped us get the taco to where it's at today. Boy, does time fly. Gen X Graphics has been designing and making decals for us for nearly 20 years. They're located in the city of Monterey Park, so if you need some work done, reach out to Cindy or Dana there to get hooked up. We're installing this design to both driver and passenger sides of the vehicle, and on our hood, we're slapping on the original 88 monogram decal. Who and what is 88 Rotors? If you're new to the channel and aren't familiar with us, we're just a small shop out here in Southern California that's trying to do big things. We've been in business for 20 years since we first opened our doors for business in 2004, and both of our warehouses are currently located in the city of Baldwin Park. We take pride in quality work and service and strive to have the best inventory of all the off-road brands that you love. So if you want to get some work done by us, give us a call anytime during business hours or send us a message by clicking on the link in the description and going to our contact form. Since there isn't a vehicle-specific tire carrier made for this truck yet, we decided to fabricate our own. There are some universal mounts out there that require drilling into the bed, but we don't want that now, do we? We want to use the factory mounting points for the bed and use the rails for some extra support, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We even designed a flat platform on it so that we can weld on other mounts and accessories to it. But we'll save that for later as we are rushing to finish this carrier today so I can get on my way to Vegas. Our welder and in-house fabricator has been with us for nearly 15 years. He came from a background of building custom bulletproof trucks and vehicles and is the man behind the best body mount chops that you see here at the shop and on our channel. Chops are simple and basic to him. The fun part is really designing new products and bringing them to life like he is here. There's no time to powder coat the mount, so we'll have to spray it flat black for now until we have a chance next time. We're trying to wrap this up today as I'm driving this thing out to Vegas as soon as we finish the mount so that I can go over to our friends at Bear Frame and Wheel in Glendora to align the truck before we make our trek out to Vegas for the Mint 400 Off-Road Festival. Bear Frame and Wheel is one of our few partners that we highly recommend for custom alignments. They specialize in aligning lifted trucks and fine-tuning caster for tire clearance for trucks with larger tires. I take everything that I have here, from lowered cars to lifted trucks. They're capable of it all and will make sure that it's done right before they send you off. If you need an alignment, go ask for Jesse over there. He'll get you taken care of. And there it is. Alignment is done and I'm ready to take off and head out to Vegas. Let's go on this journey, guys. My buddy and I packed for a quick trip and hit the road. I made it home to SoCal 2 weeks ago when I bought this truck from Toyota of Las Vegas on less than a tank of gas. But on the way back to Vegas now, with all the mods and more uphill than down, I had to stop to pump just to be safe. I know a lot of you guys hate the idea that Toyota downsized their fuel capacity on these compared to the 3rd generation, but it doesn't seem to be bad as the 4-banger turbo is more fuel efficient. Do I like the smaller tank? No. Wished it was bigger too, but hey, it works. We made it out to Vegas by around 2 a.m. Setup for the festival starts at 7 a.m. We have 5 hours to either sleep or have fun. Guess what we did? We had fun. And of course it wouldn't be fun if we didn't hit a jackpot or two. We went up to the room to freshen up to start our day. Plan is to set up for the event and come back to get some rest afterwards. We stayed at the Venetian. 6:30 a.m. in the morning, there was no traffic and it only took us about 10 minutes to get to Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas where the festival was being held at. We hope that you guys are enjoying the video so far, and if you do so, please find time to click on that thumbs up and give us a like. It makes a big difference for this video and the channel itself, and it definitely encourages us to make more videos like this for your viewing pleasure. We pulled up to Fremont Street and cruised down to look for the King booth. The Mint 400 is an American desert off-road race that takes place out here every year. The first ever Mint 400 race occurred in 1968 and was sponsored by the Mint Hotel and Casino. In 1988, the hotel and casino was sold and the race ended in 1989 after the new ownership. Nearly 20 years later, General Tire, a longtime sponsor, and the help of the Southern Nevada Off-Road Enthusiast Group, races resumed in March of 2008, nearly 2 decades later. What started as a day for tech and contingency has now blown into this annual off-road festival that we're at, with only the best in the industry out here setting up booths to showcase their products and offerings. Here's BJ Baldwin's Black Rifle trophy truck rolling up that's gonna be posted up at the King booth as well. I saw one of his posts that the truck has 25 inches of travel up front and 33 inches in the rear. That's insane. He's gonna be out here signing autographs. And here's Camburg and Magnaflow's unlimited spec truck that's driven by Kyle Jurgensen. Toyota Racing Development was out here. They brought out a Terra 4Runner Tier D Pro and an MGM Tundra Tier D Pro to display. Wish they brought out a 4th gen Tacoma, but they didn't. Earth Roamer came out with this display. It's a go anywhere, camp anywhere type of vehicle. This is so full of badassery. The King booth was packed with lines all day. Everyone had to grab that sweet King merch and get BJ Baldwin's autograph. I got a lot of good feedback on the Tacoma as well. People were asking me about the suspension setup and were so surprised to see that a complete kit like this has already been done. Mad thanks to King and Camburg for dialing my suspension in right. It's definitely cool to have the first 4th gen Tacoma with a completed suspension lift like this on it. Here's Camburg Racing showing off some of their race rear ends. Here's Fox Shocks showing off some of their hardware. And here's the legendary Steve Olligis's Fox CAMC and BFG equipped unlimited truck on display at Fox. It was nice to see eibach out here doing their thing promoting their products. BF Goodrich, the main sponsor of the event, brought out a Tesla Cybertruck to display. Falcon Tire was also out here promoting their new Falcon Wild Peak AT4W. And here's Jonathan and Jordan Brenthal's trucks parading down Fremont Street. The Mid 400 Off-Road Festival was cool. Being at the heart of downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street, it doesn't get any better than this to get the old school nostalgic Vegas vibe. Well, 6 p.m. hit and we rolled out. Back to our hotel we went to pack up and head home. I wish I could have stayed all weekend for the races, but I have to get back to work and get back to my family. It was nice to visit Vegas, although it was so short. Probably won't be back here until SEMA in Q4 of this year. We filled up one more time for the journey back home. And now that we're back at 88 the next day, let's get back to some more modding. We have a planned trail run next week, so I need to prep for that. There's no room under the hood, so we're gonna figure out a way to mount up an onboard air compressor into the truck bed. We have a lot more parts coming in next week, and also have lots more to do to this build. But we'll wrap it up here for today, and save the rest for the next video. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. If you guys haven't seen episode 1 and 2 of this series, check out the description, and I'll have those linked in there so you can see what we did before to get this truck. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you can follow along with this build. Comment, like, and share, and take care of yourself until next time, guys. Later.